me see here. Left-handed, and I'm off the. Don't have my grill. Have to go. I'm live here. Let me go get my grill if I'm going to be on the screen a little bit. I was waiting for Mr. Powell to. I wanted to talk to him about something. Let me get my grill. Hold on a minute. All the way in the bathroom. All the way through Studio One. Grill. All the way back out through Studio One. Coming back into Studio Two, past the sewing room. And on my way to Studio Two. Hey, there's so many people outside. I went past the baseball stadium on the way back. I never thought I'd take that highway, that little side route. I had no idea where that highway led. Now I know. It takes me right over past Bowling Field, Air Force Base. Okay, what I'm going to be doing here today is finishing. It's an ongoing thing here. I know I can turn my. I got the microphone hot now, boy. It's hot in the house. You know what? I can lower this some more. Then my microphone will be in my way. You're not. Let me see. Let me try this on this side. And I can lower it some more so it'll be right in. I want this microphone right in the face action stuff. Right in my face. Yeah, that's what I want. Let me see. I want this microphone hot. There we go. Back it up some. So when I lean forward, it'll be right in. When I'm thinking, it'll be right there. I want it right in the way. Whoops. I want it right here. So when I lean forward, it'll be right. Yeah, that's hot. I want to almost bump my head on it, almost. That's what I want. The other video I just put up, let me see if I, matter of fact, I was trying to put it up, but when I was loading it, I deleted the video. It's in process. It's pending. I hope I didn't delete it before it was trying to load. I'll find out in a couple of minutes. If not, it wasn't that hot anyway. But I think I'm gonna start my screen flow over again so I can start right on in and get to work. Yeah, give it a sound check on screen flow real quick. Let's see what screen flow looks like. Yeah, there's a friend of mine that after high school, there was a bunch of us hippies. We were into our own music. We were into like heavy stuff. And we were very peaceful people. One guy got in the door. I know, I won't tell him the name. His name was Go Lorenzo. He was kind of, I don't know how he got there, but because the guy even asked who brought him over there, how he got there. But he was trying to get rid of the guy because the guy was making a lot of racial slurs and threatening people. He didn't fit in, but mostly everybody else fit in around there. Let me get my other mouse here so I can get my screen a little edited here. I want to get another mouse, one of the fancy ones. I'm not even using all the features on this thing here. It's got a sideways thing here. It's got a side wheel. Let me see. Let me click on screen flow and I see what it does. The side wheel. I think it makes things here go sideways. No, not doing nothing. I got probably have to program it. Well, let me set this up to see how good it works. I mean, to see what I'm working with here. And like I usually, first thing I do is turn my, I can't see all of my faders. I can move that. Let me make this big so I can see what I'm working with. Fill the screen up. So I got the whole screen in here, but I don't have, whoops, I got the whole screen in here. I can make this a little bigger actually, because I got the keys, some keys showing. And I got the whole screen. And let me move myself over some. That'll fill up the whole thing right there. You don't need to see the faders. Don't really need to see me, really. Don't look too bad. Let me see what you guys are looking at. See what screen. How much screen y'all see? Y'all don't see nothing. But you don't need to see nothing at home because you're gonna wait for the screen flow, right? Y'all gonna wait for the screen flow. You're gonna wait for the screen flow. Maybe I could go like this so you can both see both of them. Yeah. Well, let me see. Let me give myself a sound check real quick. Give myself a sound check. Make sure everything is nice and loud. Let me smooth this. Only take a second. Pretty sure because it's not that much video. Yeah, I went and took my father some snacks and a couple of drinks, and he was doing good. I couldn't nag him about. First, I used to always say that my father was used to shaving every day, and a couple of times he had a little 5 o'clock 3-day beard or whatever, and his fingernails were growing long. You know, for an older person to have long fingernails is not a good thing. He needs a sanitary. Well, anyway, he had a fresh shave and his fingernails were cut short, and they didn't even know I was coming. So it's not like they ran to get everything ready. It's a good thing. His fingernails are cut short and everything was working. Maybe I can make myself small in the corner here so I can see more of a. You know what? I can make myself big and then flip myself around the other way. Flip myself facing the other way. And this way I will look like I'm looking, put myself over here like this. Put myself down here. Let me see how this looks and sounds. And I'm recording and I'm going live. Sounds good. That phone is, this phone don't need to be right here though. Whoops. We get another, oh, these. Get another shot of me. You know what? I can lift up this phone a little more too. But that's good because I can read. I can see my screen. I can almost read what's on the screen. What's this loud stuff right here? On the way back. Oh, I was waiting. I never thought I'd take that. You not? Let me see. I need to be right there. Just put up. I forgot to do a piano check though, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna sound. I was trying to put it up, but when I was loading it, I deleted the video. It's in process. Load. I found them in a couple of minutes. Yeah. I rearranged the microphone. That's what I did. I want it right here. So yeah, this is good. I'm gonna leave that like it is. I'm gonna delete this and start another screen flow, and let's start a session right now. My head on. I'm gonna go ahead and start a fresh session, and so I'm gonna start working on my Phantom. But I'm gonna start a screen flow so y'all can see from the beginning. And here we go, screen flow. So I'll move my chair up nice and comfortable. Yeah, this is a nice, comfortable chair. Here we go. What I'm going to do, what had happened is the Phantom came out. I used to program on the Motif ES. I was programming that. I was used to setting that thing for 3 hours a day at least, an hour session at a time, 15, 20 minutes without half an hour sessions, but I was like at least 3 hours. I was programming all of. I would take it was songs like uh, uh, take it time, do it right, you can do it, baby, and what was that? Mama always told me, Friday night just got paid. It was a bunch of pop oldies but goodies, and I was programming everything, splitting the keyboard, bass, synthesizer. Some of them had synth parts and bass parts, and I was splitting the piano strings. I was even putting in horns, synthesizers. I was doing the whole deal. I was doing so much I didn't have time to practice. When I did practice a song, but the thing I didn't like is when I got to rehearsal, the bass player and the guitar player, they didn't hold me up. I was the new guy in the group. I was supposed to be able to sit there and just bing, bing, hit a couple of notes, and they supposed to be able to play. They weren't. They didn't even know the songs themselves. Actually. And I'm playing all this split keyboard stuff and trying to play all the horn parts, synthesizer parts, and the piano parts. That, man, I would have been just good just playing the piano part, electric piano and piano. I'm never gonna put myself in a spot like that again. If I'm playing a band, I'm going to play piano, electric piano. I might play some organ, but not on these keys. But if I play synth, if they want synth strings, horns, they're gonna have to pay me for two people because it's two people work. Two people work. That's all there's to it. Okay, hey, let's start. Here we go. Let's go. Screen flow. Where we were. What I was doing, I was running through this one here. Got some synth stuff here. Let me open this up to 8. It's got 8 different. It's got the center 3. I know that was all of them are different synthesizers. Different synthesizers. Accidentally touched the screen. See how sensitive the screen is? Y'all can't see at home. You gotta wait for the screen flow on this one, you guys. But let's run through with what we got. I think I left this one up. Now, what it was is which one of these was 3 piano? Piano was on 3. A lot of echo on it. I want to go in here on this 3 and see what the reverb. Now I don't know how to turn the reverb down on. I want to do it with this reverb and see if it's in the zone 6. See if I can turn the reverb all the way down. I can't. That must be I know what that is. That's because the reverb's going what they call that, global. It's going through everything. I want to be able to see it's going down. Let me turn my EQ on too. It's going down and straight across. Reverb. No, it's not. Reverb is going in. It's not even going through the main. There we go. Now I want to hear. And it's going through here. Now I want to be able to control this. Let me see what happens. If I turn it all the way down, I'm gonna turn this all the way down. Just a little. And then I'm going to exit and see if I can turn the reverb up from here. See, it's not controlling. Oh, no, I don't know what I'm going to say. Oh, and I don't really know what I'm talking about. It is a little reverb. There it is. It's subtle. I need to turn it up too. Turn my headphones up. Let me see if it sounds wisdom. reverbers. Go back to the EQ reverb. That's a lot of reverb right there. And let me see. See, but I can't turn the reverb. Let me see. I should be able to get into the reverb from out here, though. Let me see. Exit. Zone. Now I'm on bass. How'd I get there? Let me see. I should be on 4. Piano. Now I should be able to go into here. Parameters. Enhance. I should be able to effects. All of these different effects. EQ. I got EQ here. I can EQ. Turn up a little bit of each. Here we go. That's my man. And I'm live too. Let's see. Missed him on call. No, that's somebody else. Who is this? Oh, that is Kevo. I'm gonna call him back on my computer. And I think that's him. Phantom Connect. Hey, I'm live, so everything you say can be held against you in a court of law.
Amen.
Hey.
I'm just sitting here fumbling around with these. What's this all about?
What's that?
I can't see you. I see this
wheel.
wheel.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me see.
Oh, I see.
Am I here?
I got a camera with a line.
Oh, I know what that is. That's the that's something I don't know what it is, but let me see if I can hold on. Yeah, I know what that is. That's OBS, which I don't know how it works, but that's a free.
It has a camera in front of it.
Yeah, that's not supposed to be there. Hold on. I need to go in here too. Wait a minute. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, that's nice to. Let me see if I can go in and fix my camera. I don't know what I'm doing here. I know what that is though. All right, here we go. OBS. Can you? No, that's right. You can't see my screen. It's a whole bunch of stuff.
All I can see is
now,
a blue.
Okay, there we go. Boom. But the thing about it, but the thing about what I just did to fix that, I didn't know exactly what I was doing. I clicked some buttons. So, it's like I just knew that if I hit that, it opened up, and then I saw, oh, I recognize I saw the name of my camera, and I clicked it and it opened up. But the thing about the OBS, I need to have somebody, I pay somebody to come in here, and that's the free operating system for cameras going online, OBS, right? That's like OBS,
really?
The free one. That's the one that everybody knows about. OBS. It sounds like a thing that women would use or something, right?
I don't know. I just know I saw the camera with the
I'm glad
the blue background.
Yeah, that's the one, because I've been using OBS, but I don't know how to work it right. That's like a free one, but it's so many numbers. It's so many numbers. Frame rate, all that. I don't know. It's too much that I can.
Too much right now.
Yeah. I need to have somebody. It's so funny. A buddy, saxophone player, when I was on the street living downtown, he played. We ran into each other. He played. He was carrying it hard. We was carrying it hard. He had a saxophone. I think he had maybe 3 horns. He had 2 horns and a flute, and he was out. I don't know. He was sleeping over girls' houses or whatever. But we were living out. But he called me because he needed some help with his Venmo or Cash App. He got a gig that the people want to hire him, but they want to pay him through Venmo. Venmo or Cash App. That's when you send. That's like they send the money. It's like PayPal's. You can pay. Cash App.
That stuff is all new to me, man. I don't. I haven't had a lot of.
If you was in a situation and somebody said they were, a long ways away and they needed some money, they would probably they'll walk you through it and show you how to load it on your phone, so you didn't have to go to Western Union.
Yeah, my son talked to me about sending him some money through one of those, but part of me didn't trust it.
It,
The other part of me couldn't figure out how to use it.
oh,
You know?
the Venmo been around for the Venmo and Cash App. It's been around. Everybody's been using it. It's like Amazon.
Yeah.
It's like second nature right now. So like when somebody get ripped off, it'll be like 4,000 people at one time. They're going to get rid of, you know.
Well, that's still not good.
I know, but
That's
I'm saying if it do, it's not going to be like, you know, one person or somebody got ripped off on Venmo, somebody ripped me off. You know, it ain't gonna be like that. If they do, they gonna get they gonna all do it at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Around here filling piano, man. Couple of different tunes. The one that I'm determined to learn is that Jazz in the Park. And I just think it's so catchy. I love the way the chord progression is. And it's pretty simple, really. Wow.
is that
Somehow
reverb? Oh, that's probably because you
I accidentally lost my piano. Yeah, that was interesting that you were telling me that whatever comes up on the piano screen first,
that's what
that's the proper piano to use.
that's the flagship. The
Yeah.
When it turns on, that's their flagship show off. That's the one they spend the most money on.
Man.
That's the most of the time with a keyboard like that, it was taken from a trademark acoustic a grand piano.
Oh, really?
So yeah, and that's their showing off. They're showing off how good they emulated an actual acoustic piano, the first one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You know I like it. It's the only other one that I use is the only other one I've really focused on using is the ambient grand.
Okay, yeah, that's got a little reverb.
That resonates a little longer. It's almost you got a little reverb in it. Or
That's
something.
the ambient. Yeah, that's the ambient. That's that. Yeah, that covers room size.
So did you see music on that sheet that I sent you?
No, I just got back in and I just got something to eat. I just got something to eat and let me see. I didn't even let's see if I can. I was I'm doing when I go live, I record my keyboard and I'm programming my keyboard like live and I'm recording what I'm doing, you know. So let me see. Let me see here. Jazz in the Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me switch glasses. Yeah, you get that's some good books, man. The only hint is the only hint that you think is that it's a kid's book, it's the little picture that they put on there. I mean, it's not a that's the only I mean not a kid's book. I'm saying it's like
it's a beginner series, but it's book 3.
Man, there's some notes on that. There's some notes on that staff, man. This ain't no mess. This ain't
well,
no.
It's interesting because it's pretty simple. It's just it's mostly about timing.
Yeah.
And it's
3/4
and little challenge in the chord progression, but
oh yeah.
and that's what got me right off the bat.
Oh, that's a knockoff.
Intro.
That's a knockoff. That's a take 5. That's
something else. I wouldn't be surprised.
Dave Blueback.
The melody. Yeah, the melody sounds familiar. it's really simple. It's a simple melody, but the key is to be able to coordinate the timing with the chords that you're playing.
Oh yeah.
So it's a challenge,
That
slightly over my head,
hey
which is good because it pushes me, you know.
man,
But
you don't know where you at. You don't.
down, huh?
I said you don't know what level you on, man. Okay,
I'm gonna switch.
how long have you practiced that part? Because you seem very comfortable with that.
Well, I've been practicing. I've been trying to learn the whole thing. I started a couple of months ago,
Uh-huh.
and I put it down because it was one of those things my piano instructor had me learn,
Uh-huh.
and so I wasn't getting anywhere with it. She said, "Okay, let's move on."
Okay,
But
okay.
as I was determined to learn this, so I would go back periodically and continue to work on it. And since we did a summer break, that's when I'm determined. I want to learn this whole piece and go back and play it for. But I also want to embellish on it a little bit,
Oh yeah, you're
which
gonna
is what I'm trying to do. Once I get comfortable enough with a tune,
right.
I'll stitch the chords. I'll make them grand. You know what the difference between a grand chord is just the full chord, the actual full chord,
Right.
as opposed to they'll give me a 3-finger chord
Right. Yeah.
or a 2-finger chord,
Yeah. Yeah.
and so I try to build on those chords
Yeah. Yeah.
only after I can learn the piece.
Right.
I don't
Right.
try to do
Right.
too much, because it'll just take me away from actually learning the piece.
Mm-hmm.
So the goal is to learn the piece, and then after that, the creative part is embellishing on the piece.
Man, I'm saying you don't know. I think one of the words is dumbfounded.
Huh?
I said
What
one
do
of
you
the
mean?
word that I'm saying I'm saying I'm thinking, man, if you was one of my pupils and you was right there, I'd be like, yeah. I'm saying because look, because I'm saying what you was talking about, those chords that they giving you now, that's just a
Yeah,
few or
yeah,
two. After you get all the way to the jazz level, and then there's
yeah.
another there's some chords called extended chords where uh, they only play 2 chords in the left hand and
Oh,
3. It's
so
extended.
wait a minute. You're playing the whole makeup of the chord is played on both
But
hands.
it's called extended chord, but this is advanced. So
Yeah,
actually
and that's
they
extended chord.
and so actually what you playing, you were saying you want to fatten it up later on after you wing it on your
Yeah,
own.
yeah.
But actually, guess what? That's a heavy level that you're on, because those are actually extended chords. It's half in this hand and half in that hand, right? So that
Well, it's beautiful, man, because when you go up on it, where is this? It's um no, wait a minute, where was it? I know what it is. Wait a minute. Let's see. That's the G, so it's yeah. That's the whole progression.
okay,
So
that's
it's
heavy.
and meanwhile the other hand is the right hand is playing the melody
Yeah, yeah,
as I do.
yeah, yeah.
So the way I learned it is funny because I learned it in pieces.
That's good. Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so, where I'm sort of at right now is trying to put all those pieces
Hey,
together.
hey, you know what, man? That sounds like Take 5, a knockoff. Boom, boom, ba-doom,
Oh
boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah,
boom,
yeah.
boom,
It does
boom,
have
boom,
some of
boom,
those elements in it.
boom,
That's
boom,
what
boom,
sounds
boom,
familiar to me.
boom, boom,
It
boom,
sounds
boom.
like a Brubeck piece,
Yeah.
man.
Boom,
Like a
boom, boom, boom,
even
boom, boom.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know
even
what?
in the progression.
When I used to go up Chuck Levitt's, the salesman, I got that a little bit and I was playing it, and the salesmen were saying, "Oh man, oh, that rhythm, man, I'm going to. And then the next time I went up there, he said, oh, I got that far. You know, it was bump,
Yeah.
bump, boom, bump, bump, da boom, bump, that boom, boom,
It's
bump, bump.
the complexity sometimes is not in the chord progression, it's in the rhythm, it's in the way you play it.
In the rhythm.
You know, that's I never thought about music
It's
like
in the
that.
rhythm. That's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. Your bongos and your percussion.
Yeah.
Is going to the transferable skills.
Yeah.
You know how I started learning the Charlie Brown song in the Take Five. Boom, 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 I would keep that pop while I'm singing with the melody. I'm saying, but your pop in the song that you're doing. No. But look, I'm saying the song that you're learning is going to get you easy to be able to play this song. I'm saying that part you got, that pop part.
Yeah.
Once you start thinking that,
it's the same technique.
And when you're thinking that, when you start learning,
this is what I like about this piece is that it really, that part that you're talking about, that's the rhythm.
Yeah.
The ability to just keep that going without thinking about it. Just keep that going while you're playing that melody.
Yeah.
So your focus is not on the rhythm, which is that. It's the melody. Your focus is on the melody. The melody.
But you still humming.
Left hand, they keep the rhythm, but they just
play the rhythm.
Do
the rhythm thing again. Do the rhythm again. Because I'm thinking
it's,
to get that.
Actually, one is just that hitting that G as I do the chord. So it's.
Yeah, that's a knockout. That's Take 5.
Slide up and go. Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Slow down.
Totally lost. There it is. See, I can't.
Oh,
I
man.
can't play it.
Oh, that's man. That's a but I'm saying, but getting that far and doing that, I know you have fun saying, "Oh, I got to do that over again."
Oh yeah, I do it. Listen, man. You talk about repeating it 20, 30 times. I do that without thinking about it.
I'm saying, but that one, that's fun.
I just kind of like that sound.
Oh man, yeah.
And I like the progression of it. So yeah, I'll do that over and over again, partially because I'm trying to learn it, but partially because I just like the way it sounds, you know. And then I'll move on to another section of it. But I like those. I like that.
Oh yeah, man. Those, yeah. Oh, that's serious.
And it's so funny because you only really on those chords, you're only changing one note.
That's that one note thing. That's one of the pianist's favorite improvised thing. I've heard so many pianists, when they get into, or that's when they get in the zone. When you start, you hitting that, and you just moving that one finger down.
It's as far as like you're moving your hand and how your hand is moving. It's really simple because there's a key note that you keep, and then you just add one half step down to it.
Yeah,
and it sounds great. Sounds great.
That should be
hard for me not to focus on that and to stay focused on the melody, because the melody's sort of telling the story. The chords are the background. It's like the chords are the canvas, and the melodies, you're painting with the melody.
Yeah.
Anyway,
hey man, that's tight. I'm saying that. Okay, but I'll make a suggestion.
Real people get it together.
I'm saying I'm making a suggestion that while you're playing that part, which you just did, once you keep practicing that it's going to get when you wake up and when you go to sleep and you wake up to go to the bathroom, you say, "Oh man, I was dreaming that pop." You know, so when you start doing the other part, that little solo part, you still thinking doing that part. That is, what's the melody part that's separate from that? Let me hear that. Oh shoot, I lost you. I lost your volume. I lost your audio. No hear nothing. No, lost you. Lost your audio. Nothing. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. So you must have to let me hang up and call you back, I guess. I don't hear nothing. I got to call you back. Okay. Yeah, I lost let me let you guys go on Facebook, on YouTube. Not let you guys. Now I'm going to leave y'all guys here. Let me call him back. If you don't want to watch, you can sign off but I'm going to redial him. This is very interesting. I'm having, matter of fact, I need to take my robe off. Not cold no more out here.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you now. Yeah, I think.
Okay, listen, I just turned the iPad on because it's a little bit better vision.
Right.
So I'm going to ask you to call me back one more time once I get this up.
Yeah. You got it. Oh, you got that stand. How long you had to stand for the iPad?
I don't know. I put 2 or 3 of them at this point. So
yeah, I'm saying now you can have it all. It's going. Yeah, you got it. You're getting things set up here. Okay.
They wound up sending me a tripod for it with that remote that you told me about.
Yeah, with the little thing.
Anyway, man.
Huh?
They sent me a tripod so that I could, and an adapter, so I could put my phone on a tripod.
Right. Yeah.
So I had several of these now. But listen, give me a call back one more time so I can get it on.
Okay. Let me try. No problem. Let me see. And that's this drummer was one of the popular drummers in Southeast Washington in the 70s. Beautiful person too. We used to hang out. We were hippies, and
yeah, I like using the iPad much more. Man.
Yeah, that's a different quality.
Little bit bigger screens.
Oh, what camera was that? What did I call you on? What was that? Your computer?
No, that was my phone.
Oh, that phone is high quality. I see the.
Is it really?
Yeah, because this one, you're.
Well, this is the computer. I mean, this is the iPad.
Oh, it must be older. I see the quality is different.
Yeah, the iPad's a little bit older than that. The phone is an i11.
Yeah, it's a little bit different quality. I got a different angle there. I can see the keyboard now.
Yeah, that's why I set it up that way.
Yeah, do that melody.
So the melody is starts on a B. And then it just goes into
okay, can you put that? Can you, while you're playing that, when you're patting your foot, can you do your umpa in your head?
Oh yeah.
No. I don't mean playing it. No, I don't mean playing it. I mean, can you do it in your head? Can you hear? Or are you playing? Can you hear the to do the melody?
Yeah.
You can. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can you do it with your but can you hum it to yourself?
Oh yeah.
Make some noise.
Oh.
No, no. With the other hand, and doing it in your head with your no, don't play with just the right hand.
So
I want you
okay. So
and
just playing the right hand.
and you
But you're
emulating
saying the chords are
and you
left
humming
hand
the
from right here.
you humming the beat like you on the congas, like if you was going to do it on a percussion to yourself.
I've never tried to do that before.
Yeah, yeah. That way, I see jazz musicians humming, and they I see them in master classes. They always say you're supposed to do the rest. When you have a big
Yeah.
old class, when they do a rest, he had the whole class go you know, so they
I
know.
like that.
So right when they jam and on rest, they go because he trying to get them to make noises. You know how the guys who's that guy the vibist he played the vibe, the jazz vibe is
Oh, you talking about Roy Ayers?
no, this is an older dude. Nah,
Oh, not Lionel Hampton.
yeah, yeah,
Is that what he did? Really?
yeah, he was
Really?
and I've been trying to get into it, and actually I've been getting into it a lot when I was playing on the street, because actually
Right.
when people will walk past, I go hey, or and they would always say, oh, hi. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking, they thought I was like say hi or whatever. When I'm
Yeah.
really into it, I would go or a or whatever. So like a Gordon used to do this thing when he was into the music. He'd say, hey,
Really?
and I say, what? You remember Gordon?
Yeah.
He would go, hey,
You know, I kind of remember him
Hey.
doing that. I thought that was odd.
and I would say, I would look to see what he's talking about, right?
He was feeling the music.
Yeah, he was feeling the music.
And he wasn't even a musician, but he
No,
was feeling the music.
you know, he would have been the perfect one to go to school for
Oh, yeah.
engineering.
Him and Graham.
Him and
You
Graham.
know, I was always surprised they never really explored playing instruments or anything.
Yeah, that's what they said. That's what they said the weed was. They said the weed. They said back then they said a weed head or just smoke weed. You know, Beavis and Butthead like
Yeah, that's
you
what
know,
it
but
turned out. Yeah.
yeah, but
No, I was always, you know, it had gotten to a point, particularly listening up at their house, the music would hit me so emotionally. I mean, I'd have to learn how to play something.
oh man,
You know, I couldn't but for so long just listen to it. I wanted to be a part of it, you know.
yeah, I'm saying.
And so I think that's what kind of steered me towards, because I'm trying to think, when I first met you guys, I was playing conga then. When I met you guys,
Okay.
I had just started. I was just beginning to play conga. Because we actually, when I think about it, that was high school, so I would have been
Yeah.
around 16, 17.
Get out.
And I started
Yeah.
playing conga at 12. So that was 4 years into it. But
Okay.
I still, you know, I mean, 4 years. I was
When did you pick up the
baby
flute?
then.
When did you pick up the flute?
Oh, that wasn't until I was 21. My brother
Okay.
gave me one. And it was, what was so weird was my brother gave me the flute. And for some reason, I automatically knew how to hold it.
Wow. Yeah.
I knew
Yeah.
what the fingering was. And I knew the armature. I knew how to blow into
Whoa.
it. My armature was horrible, of course. But I mean, I knew how to do it. And it struck me that I knew how to do it. I had never had a lesson, had never been shown anything. And so that's why I kind of believe that certain instruments are just made for certain
Right.
people.
Right.
And that if you can find that instrument that, you know, you're most sort of made for, you'll pick it up and start going with it fairly quickly. And then the key is patience. You know,
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
comes down to
Having fun.
My grandson just did the same thing with the guitar, man. He started playing a couple of years back, and it was like, you know, they were old friends from almost from day one. And so like 6 months into playing, it was like the guitar was part of his appendage. You know,
Wow.
it seemed to come simple for him. And so then, you know,
He had to practice though. I'm saying he had to
that's
practice.
what I
I
was gonna
mean,
say. I mean, that's just the initial.
Right.
After that, it's all about patience and practice.
Yeah.
Because so many people will pick it up, man, and then it's like when they can't
When they get to
sound
the
like
hard
Jimmy.
part.
You know, they it's like they expect to sound like Jimmy after
Yeah.
2 months. You know,
Or they
I keep saying I'm not a virtuoso. I have to work harder.
There were,
and I have to work longer.
Hey, matter of fact, there were some people in Southeast after 2 months of picking up a guitar that they did sound like Jimi Hendrix. There were some
like
people out of the blue every once in a while.
Brothers, man. It seemed like they learned to play the instrument. The story about the Hicks brothers is that one was playing bass and the other one was playing lead, and they taught each other how to play the instrument, each other's instruments, and they wound up switching over and playing them better.
Wow.
So it's but those are folks who are, I mean, they're gifted.
Yeah.
It's sort of like once they got the instrument, the oven light went on.
They
was always waiting for them.
Oh, they put that they put the hours in. See, the people that walk past, some of the people who don't play music, who walked past and saw them after a while and told them, he said, wow, you gifted, but they didn't see those hours, him
practice,
running home from school.
It always seems to, even for the great ones, man, it always seems to come down to practice because, I mean, for them, practice may be exploration more so than technique.
Okay, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it always kind of comes back to practice. I call it sort of having a relationship. Having a relationship with that instrument. My drums, for years, I would just sit and have my hands on my drums.
Oh, right. Right.
When I wasn't playing, I still had my hands on the drums.
Right.
So when I touched those skins, it was second nature.
Absolutely.
I could start to move them and get them to do what I want them to do. But you have to put that time in, man. It always comes down to time. And I'm almost 67, so I ain't got for so much time. I want to take advantage of it.
Yeah, squeeze it in, man. I'm saying, hey, but you know what? I'm gonna be adamant with this, that I think you will go a lot faster if you learn each one of these songs on all your instruments. This boom bum 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 bum. If you learn that on your congas and all your different finger drums, because I think you can play, you can run a lot faster than you are, because I can tell the way. Matter of fact, when you did the thing,
in terms, you're talking about dexterity.
I'm saying what you just did, that thing where you were talking about your congas and when you did that, when you did like that, but you were emulating the if you don't emulate that with the piano, though. You don't emulate that. When you get on the piano, you say, no, I can't do that on the piano. It's not going to work.
Not yet. We don't have that kind of relationship yet.
Okay. Once I'm saying you can. Hey, but you know what? We was talking about, you was talking about the atmosphere over Gordon's house.
Yeah.
And I was telling you about that song. I listened to Weather Report the whole day one time. I had Weather Report albums on my phone for 4 hours at least. And I was trying to find out one song because it was that synthesizer song. Let me pull it up. And every time
I want to know what you said it was called.
It's called Boogie Woogie. You never would have known it was Boogie Woogie. It's the song that Gordon used to put that on. I guarantee, man, for some reason, every time, let me pull this over here. Every time I used to have a good high, and the atmosphere. Let me see if I can. Weather Report, Boogie Woogie. And you recognize the album cover is the album cover with the faces in the clouds.
Oh yeah.
The first song on there. Matter of fact, that album used to set almost to the front of Grams and Gordon's record collection. I'm pretty sure he bought that at least 3 times since.
Was that the album Heavy Weather?
Sweat Nighter.
What?
Sweat Nighter. Weather report. Let me see if you can.
The name of the song is called what?
The name of the song is called Boogie Woogie Waltz, but the album is Sweat Nighter. Sweat Nighter. But the part that I wanted you to hear,
oh yeah, that's the Blue album. Okay,
it's with the clouds. But
yeah,
but I'm trying to find a part with the synthesizer part. Yeah, here it is. This part, I would always hear this part. Let me find that little synthesizer part.
that's. Are you talking about with the melody in it?
Yeah, this right here. Yeah, I couldn't hum that. I was gonna call you. I was gonna call you, my brother, and I was gonna call him and try to, but I couldn't hum it. Gordon used to play that. If you think back to every time you heard that song over Gordon's house, it was always crowded.
Yeah.
Atmosphere, everybody, all the different racials, everybody puff pass, plenty of beer, and everything was so smooth. He would always pull that record. Gordon would have the you know how Graham had all the albums all stacked up there.
Oh yeah.
And he's always had to buy the same album again when it gets scratched or when it get old.
I didn't know he did that.
Yeah, because it was so moist down his basement. You know, and I remember when he started buying plastic to put them in.
Oh yeah, I did the same thing. I still do. Matter of fact, they still sell that plastic, man, online. And it's not that expensive. It's like you get like 100 sheets for, maybe $20, something like that.
But you can't tell me you don't remember.
I remember that.
I mean, you don't remember when you were back in the acid days when you had you remember the Purple Haze and Michael. You don't remember those really good trips?
I do.
You don't remember hearing that song?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Right on a good trip, and you were saying you be in a car. You be
a lot of that stuff I was just discovering at Graham and Gordon's. Weather Report. I mean, they were just sort of coming into their own around that time.
Right.
That would have been maybe 71, 72.
Right. Yeah. I was just
I was just getting into that stuff, man.
That right there. I used to hear that every time. It was always a good trip. I would be spacing out. I would deja vu. Just before it come on, I would have deja vu.
Yeah.
And then I would hear the song and I say, wow. It's deja vu.
Yeah, that's one of their trademark songs too.
I want to rearrange my life to fit the fast lane. I don't know if you remember Taxi.
Oh yeah, are you talking about from the TV show?
Yeah, Locka.
That was Dave Bruiser.
The guy the little foreigner guy. The guy that did the Elvis Presley impressions and Locka.
And Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, that guy was a nutcase. He was doing stuff that comedians are just starting. He would do. He was so far out.
Well, he had some mental health.
Yeah, he had some serious problems.
Yeah,
but
I don't know that they were problems though. I know that because what he had was like fragmented thought patterns.
Right.
So he talking about one thing and then he switch off.
Yeah. I mean, he had to be in a situation.
He was interesting, man. He was interesting. But when you say Taxi, the first thing I think about is the theme song.
Oh, that's a good show. That's a good song.
That was Dave Grusin, man. Dave Grusin. After I got into it, Dave Grusin had the GP All Stars, which was people like Earl Klug and Tom Scott. What's his name? David Sanborn. All those guys. Dave Grusin. He was the keyboardist.
Okay.
He had like a stable musician, man.
See, I got to look
back. Bobby Broom was one of the guitars. Earl Klug was one of the guitars. He had some outstanding musicians.
I need to look that up. I need to look him up. I need to look that up.
Oh man, if you listen to Dave Grusin and probably just didn't realize it. because he did a lot of TV show theme songs, but he did a lot of jazz that was, Dave Grusin got big during the cool jazz era.
Okay, doing
Right.
the birth of the cool.
Well, you can call it that, but when I say cool jazz era, that was that 105.9.
Oh, that's a different one. That's
Grover
a different.
Washington.
Oh.
Washington.
Oh, that's a different
what's
thing
his
from.
name? What's the brother that just died? Bill Withers.
Okay, yeah.
It was that kind of jazz.
Oh, okay.
So they at least that's what I heard term it as cool jazz.
No, yeah, that's a cool jazz. That's a different thing.
Grover Washington. It led into like Kenny G.
Yeah.
Those cats. It kind of got homogen. I mean, it got like
they got Hollywoodized.
Yeah.
That's like a good music like that. They take it. I mean, they take it and exploit it.
Making a lot of money off of it, man. I mean,
yeah.
That was the whole cool jazz and new age music, sort of new age jazz, sort of walked hand in hand for a while, and it was a whole new genre of musicians, and a whole kind of, and another offshoot of jazz, basically.
Yeah.
Jazz is so all over the place. It's almost like jazz is really everything.
Yeah.
It's like, Bach is jazz.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really,
Matter of fact, Mozart used to improvise. He would hear somebody else's song, somebody would play something, and he would, they used to do these parties, and he would play the same song, and that person would have to leave the room. Here's an improvisation.
Yeah.
Because he was like, he would improv on it, but you don't remember the one when Laka hypnotized herself to fit the fast lane. He said, I'm tired of being a little cute foreigner. He said, I want to rearrange my life to fit the fast lane.
Right.
And then he hypnotized. He was the cool dude, Vic Ferrari.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Vic. I want to rearrange my life.
He actually had a lot of different characters that he would play.
That's absolutely
funny. You remember when he did the skit on the conga drum?
Yeah, that's what. Oh man, I love that. Yeah, that's when he went around the world doing that.
You're right. He had I don't know what the diagnosis was.
Yeah.
He had some stuff going on,
because he didn't.
That was all a part of his personality.
I know, but he
actually made it work for him.
Right.
Robin Williams did.
Yeah, he made it work.
Robin Williams had a couple of things going on aside from depression, and he just kind of made it work for him.
Yeah, they didn't have no diagnosis. They didn't have any. They didn't realize it was an art form back then. Because there was a guy. He did he played the role. He did a thing on the set where he dressed up like the old dude. He was this car salesman dude. He did the rubber stuff on his face and everything.
Yeah.
And he said, he told everybody, he said, I'm going to get in here and I'm going to fight for a raise. And I'm getting into, and he actually got into a fight with the guy that's in charge of the thing, and they were wrestling on the floor and everything. And I think I think he said he got fired.
Listen, his improvisation was so state of the art. I mean, he was making up stuff as he was going along, but he was creating a whole story. Meanwhile, and a lot of people didn't get that.
They didn't get it.
The whole wrestling thing.
Yeah, man. The guy got so pissed off at him.
Yeah, he actually got hurt.
Yeah, he got. Yeah, I mean, but
get him, man.
Yeah, I mean, he was like,
you know how that is.
Hey, but this is, hey, when I didn't know, when I lived on the street, when I went to the rehab, I didn't know. A guy explained to me what I was doing. I was doing different characters, Chinese, and I was an Indian, and all that stuff. And he told me when I was in a danger environment, I adapted so I didn't get hurt. Because I never did learn how to fight. I didn't learn how to fight my whole life. But when I lived
it's a way of protecting yourself.
When I lived on the street, I had a Chinese character that looked like he knew martial arts. He didn't know anything, but everybody down the shelter thought I did.
Yeah.
And then I did this Indian thing. And then when I was standing down the shelter, I did an African juju guy that did magic. nobody would mess with me. I had this head hanging upside down from my rack with this feather sticking out of it. And people said, man, don't mess. And then whenever
But
things
it was all about survival.
it was
right?
survival, and it was so weird. I had got into it. The weird part about it, I was smoking boat, so I believed it. I would do this thing, my meditation thing,
That's scary. Yeah.
and people down the shadow would mess with it. Say, oh no, he doing that thing, and everybody would leave, right? And I would do my little meditation thing whenever things were wrong in the shelter. And I said, I'm gonna fix it. And I sat on my bed and I go, go into a meditation. And people were like, but I was all boated up. But the strange thing about it, things got right after that. I don't know if it's because the people were so scared or whatever that they start acting right. When people would mess with certain people,
Yeah.
I didn't have to go fight them. I would tell them,
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to juju.
Yeah.
And then I found out it was an African tribe.
Work that root.
It was an African tribe. When I was down in Smithsonian, I met some people and they was telling me and I was wearing the colors, red, green, and yellow.
Oh, red, black, and green?
No, it was red, green, and yellow. And it's something, and I was wearing my dreadlocks like they said there's a tribe in Africa. I was wearing my hair like the Watusi and I didn't know it. With the dreads going back. But the thing is, I want to adapt that guy from Weather Report.
Yeah.
I want to.
Which guy? Are you talking about the keyboard?
The keyboard player. I want to emulate that. I want to put myself in the middle, and I get not a lot of instruments because a lot of times it was just him and the bass player and the drummer.
Yeah.
And then Wayne Shorter, I do know some pretty bad saxophone players, man. They off the chain jazz and like sort of like a Wayne Shorter.
It'd be bad if it comes from Wayne Shorter, man, because you talking experimental. Wayne Shorter, I got hooked on him for a while. Where I just couldn't stop listening to him.
Well,
and this was his solo stuff, man. This is after Weather Report, actually.
I need to.
He did a couple of albums. I have to pull them out. I'm not going to remember straight off the head, but the musicians you're talking about was Joe Zawinul, Jaco Pastorius.
Jaco Pastorius, yeah.
And Wayne Shorter. And then who was playing the kick drums? Ralph McDonald?
I don't know their names. I don't know their names. McDonald? Because I saw one with I just saw this one. I saw a video. I'll send it to you. I got it in the other computer.
Well, he switched up musicians too.
Yeah, he switched up. He switched up.
A lot of different people go through there.
Hey, I've been listening to I've been pulling up Billy Cobham lately. And because
God bless him, man. God bless him.
Did he pass away?
Passed away?
No,
he died a few years ago.
No, I didn't know.
Oh man, Billy Cobham, yeah.
Because
and I don't know how old Billy Cobham was when he passed, but I just know that guy was phenomenal for a lot of years.
Yeah.
Before I got into what's his name, Dave Weckl, and what's the drummer from Yes?
I don't know.
Bill
I don't
Bruford.
know.
Bill
Okay.
Bruford. No, yeah, Bill Bruford. Before I got into those guys, man, I was into Cobham and you remember the Mahavishnu Orchestra?
Oh yeah.
So that's who, and I think actually Cobham might have been with Zappa for a while.
Wow.
Because Zappa had a lot. He had what's his name, George Duke and Jean-Luc Ponty. Both of them started with Zappa. And then later on, for some reason, there was some focus on guitarist Steve Vai and a couple of other crazy jazz fusion guitarists came out of Zappa's band. But yeah, with Weather Report, it was Joe Zawinul was playing keyboards. It was Jaco Pastorius mostly on bass, and Wayne Shorter on horns. And then I think it was Ralph McDonald on drums. And I've only seen them. I think I've only seen them once. It was at Wolf Trap.
Wow.
And it was remember when Wolf Trap burned down?
No, I think I heard. I think I just in the back of my head.
So they had this big tent that the musicians were playing out of for a few years while they were building back the Faline Center. And so and I saw some incredible musicians do that period. But Weather Report was one. Keith Jarrett was another one.
Whoa.
And I had no idea that I was sitting in the midst of genius, you know. But
Yeah.
Keith Jarrett did a concert there by himself. Did the whole concert by himself, and the whole concert was improvisation.
Oh, that's what, man. I'm
It
saying.
was phenomenal. He could just go on and on and on, man.
When I saw him, I realized I had to go in a different direction. That's when I was playing on the street, and when I play a song and it was just a regular song, and I was just playing and get up, I realized, oh, I can't do that. I say, if you can't feel the music, you got to stop,
Really?
stop, and shake it out and start. Because I used to play in spots where I said, man, I ain't make that much money. I missed, and I would go. This one I was playing every day out on the street. I said, I'm gonna go back to the same spot. This time I'm gonna pull that song out. You know, I said, man, somebody walk past me. Somebody walk past me, I'm gonna pull them back. I mean, I'm gonna put my heart out there so they can walk on it, right? Though that's the thing too. I think if somebody come past and say something smart, then I'll be really. I would have slept on it because if my heart was out there, I wouldn't have been able to say, just forget you like that. Because everything that happened out there, a bad situation. It would took me a couple of days to get over it because I put everything out there, right? But man, I think that I snatch them back up the escalator. You know, they go all the way down the escalator, they come all the way back up. I said, "Oh, you came all the way back up the escalator." I was so happy with that.
You know, I had that same feeling. There was a point in time when I would be playing congas, and if people didn't sway enough, if I didn't see them swaying with the music, then I'd play harder.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like, you know, you try to get them into the groove. You try to pull them into that groove. You know. Yeah,
that's what
you're talking about.
Yeah, that's what they said because somebody was asking Jared. They said, "Why you make all that noise?" He said, "Man, you can't keep all that stuff bottled up."
Yeah.
And I was saying, yeah, that's what I was saying about that that song, that Oompa.
Yeah.
I mean, you having fun, you like the song.
Yeah.
So when you get to that melody part, get your timing, slow it way down. And so you can, while you're playing the solo, you can Oompa, even if it's Oompa, you know, until you can get it up to its speed. Because once you get that in your head, then when you start putting them together, you already, when I did that I couldn't get that together, but I heard it on a cartoon. When I heard the cartoon version, that the guy was doubling. He was doubling.
What is that start on?
You know, I had a bass player that's been playing for years, and he said he tried to play it by ear. It depends on what's your favorite key. You can put it in any of your favorite key. It's
generally G.
Okay, just start on G. G, D, G to the D. Put your second finger on D and do an octave. Do an octave. You know what an octave is?
Yeah.
Okay, do an octave with your thumb and your baby finger.
No, I want to do it on the note you started.
Okay. Okay, just move up a half step. Take your G and move up a half step. G sharp.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
G sharp. Now, you and.
Oh, I see.
Okay, do an octave first, and it's E flat. E flat.
No,
E flat.
E.
E flat.
Oh.
And then an octave. Octave. You know what an octave is?
Yeah.
Okay. Do an octave.
It's the same note only.
Okay, do an octave. Do a span from A flat to A flat. Right?
A flat?
Yeah.
There it is. That's the note I wanted. Okay, so A flat. No. You're not doing an octave. Octave. Same note. No. Look. Same note?
Look. Hold your hand up. Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. Look. Where you at?
No, I know what you mean.
Okay, well, I'm saying, but still, no. Yeah, but slow down. Why are you trying to play so fast? Why are you trying to learn so fast? Do the other hand. Okay. Switch hands.
Huh?
Switch, yeah. Okay, play First note. Okay, so the second note is E flat. Okay,
Yeah.
and then the next note is the A again, right? Okay, okay,
Ah.
but move down to the bass where it's supposed to be. Put it in the bass where it's supposed to be. Move your hand down.
Okay. So.
Okay, look. Okay, slow down. Okay, wait. Just give me 3 notes. Oh no. Why are you going so fast? Just give me 3 notes. Okay, then stop. And then go back again to the home. No. Why you jumping? I'm saying, why you jumping way ahead? Why you jumping? Wait, hold on. Why you? That's because you jumping ahead. Hold on, look. Okay, look. Okay. And then to the F. And instead of going to the G, instead of going to the, okay, start all over. Do it one time. And back down. F. You know what F is?
Wait a minute. So.
No. What are you doing? No. Start all over. Do me.
So it says A flat, E flat, A flat.
Back down, root. Back down to root. That to your 1. That's your 1. And then do it again. But this time, instead of going all the way up, the E flat again. Then go to the F. F. Yeah. F.
Okay, got you. Wow, that's tricky. So it's no. So
okay, and every other one you go right. You skip it. Like, listen. First you do that, and then you go, and then the next time you go, yeah.
I hear. Man, that's magic.
Okay, but look, but when I did it with the other, and I couldn't get the okay, but look, you can go here, the first note 2 times.
Oh.
Now double the first note. Double the first note. Double it, bum.
Yeah. So it's
no. Rest. No. Listen. Rest. Rest. No. You gotta rest. You're not resting. Rest.
Rest where?
Rest. On 1. 1.
Okay.
That's the groove. Rest again each time. That's the rhythm. So, that's your part. You're not doing it. You're not doing pa-pum-pum. You're not doing pa-pa-pum. Listen, pa-pa-pum.
I'm never.
That's your drum. Your baby finger is your drum. Pa-pa-pum, pa-pa-pum. It's your foot. Your kick. Pa-pum. No. You doing what you doing? Listen, what you doing is all you do is playing 3 notes. You just doing. I don't want you to play 3 notes. I want you to play your drum. Your drum. You know how you play your drums?
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm telling you about your song. Your song is umpa.
Yeah,
And
I
before
wonder
you
if I
even
have
and before you even go before you even go back there, before it's a
Mhm,
I heard that on a cartoon.
Oh,
The reason
okay.
why I do that because when you get to this part,
Yeah,
if you can if you can get that
yeah,
that's the same
yeah,
thing with your song,
yeah,
your own
yeah,
pop, and then when you get
yeah.
to this part,
So what's in that chord, man? What are you playing on the right hand?
two notes, the
What?
E flat on the thumb, on thumb on the E flat. Now
Got it.
that's a broken rule because your
Is
thumb is
that
on
E flat and the A?
E flat, A flat.
E flat, A flat.
Okay,
Yeah.
the same thing how you did in your exercise.
I see it. I see it.
Uh,
I see it.
to the C,
Okay,
B
yeah.
flat to the C. That's it.
Oh man, that's crazy.
But you know what?
That's it.
You're
But it's just two
practicing.
fingers.
I know, but you just did that exercise, which out that the exercise you're doing with the keep the same finger on a thing.
Yeah, yeah.
If you hadn't that, now that's second nature for you. Look, you've been practicing, and that little second nature thing, keeping that finger in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
I know people who play piano, they couldn't keep their finger in the same spot. So you further off than you further ahead than you think, because that
I
little
that
that
may
little
be,
I'm saying that little
yeah, yeah.
that takes people longer to get that part than they did the bass.
Well, if I know the notes,
But
it
but
always
all
almost comes down to rhythm.
you pa 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 pa. It's only three notes. I had to change the keys actually. I learned
Give
it
me
in
the what's the right hand notes again? It was E flat
right hand is E flat,
and then A flat.
A flat, and then it moves to the B flat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a
Oh,
actually
crazy.
that's actually
That's
a
crazy.
that's actually the A flat chord. It's just it's moving around an A flat chord.
Hey, where does that
Let
go,
me see.
man? Where does that go when it goes down?
I gotta look. I gotta look to see. I ain't played in so long. B,
Yeah,
B.
B. What's that chord? What's that chord?
It's a B chord. We gotta learn some chords. It's
Yeah, what? Give me the notes. Give me the notes in the chord.
it's only two.
So is that F and
No, you
B
say
flat?
actually it's just that it's just an E flat and a B.
Oh, E flat.
That's
I
some
see it. I
that's
got
some
it.
type
I
of
got it.
chords that you've been learning, right? It's only
Yeah.
two note chords. That's what I'm telling you. That book is showing you some advanced stuff. So when you hit the B, a B flat, and then
Okay.
and then the right hand, when you hit that, when you move up,
Yeah.
you move up to
And
the
that
B.
was
You move up to the B,
that started on the what was that? An F?
A flat,
A flat. A flat. So it's
octave, octave, F.
oh man, you give me something to work on.
I'm saying, man, I didn't think you're not gonna get in trouble.
No, this is summer break anyway.
Oh,
This is when I get to explore anyway.
hey, I
So
learned it. I learned it in the wrong key. For years, I played the song, the Muscle Memory, which I actually, so I didn't even know, I forgot the song, but I was playing it every day for like 2 hours straight. And I actually forgot the song. Then when I had to transpose it down a half a step, you believe I had to come home and practice it? I couldn't transpose the simple, after playing the song for so long, I couldn't transpose a half a step. I had to come home. Now, I think it was a whole step. I had to come home and practice it over. I had to learn the song over. That's when I realized I'm thinking wrong. I'm playing the same thing in another spot, but I couldn't add it up as a transposed piece. I added up as learning a whole new song again. That's where when I realized I wasn't thinking right. I said I can't teach a pupil that, and then I realized I was playing in the wrong key, and I couldn't swing it until I had to learn it again. And it was so simple. And I said, oh, it makes a difference in that key too. Oh, when it moves to the B, you actually it is 2 more notes in there. It is 2 more notes. It's the you move your E flat down a whole step to that C flat.
It's C flat.
Yeah, you hit the
C flat and what else?
Not C sharp. I'm sorry, C sharp.
C sharp, yeah, C sharp and what else?
And the you hold your the root note is the A flat.
A flat.
Yeah, that's your root note. Okay, and you move everything up over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's only 2 note chords. It's not. It sounds so much more, man.
That's what I was telling you. That book, you said everything broken down. You said you're trying to fatten it up. And I was telling you, after you get to a certain level in jazz, you learn extended chords. That book is not a child's book. It's got a little picture on there. Those extended chords. Because when I'm looking at your music, I'm saying, man, that's heavy stuff. It's extended chords. I'm saying, so like
stuff, man.
You know what I think that if you got a budget. Because if you need more books, you need some more books. You need more books.
Man, I got too many right now.
No. What I'm saying,
I got 2 fake books that I haven't even started to get into.
They're supposed to be on the shelf.
One is the Latin fake book.
I just opened mine up today. I just opened it up today only because I heard a song. I said, oh, I know that song, and I said, oh, I got to go look. I said, I know it's in my fake book. I haven't. But it's got to be on the shelf. It's got to be on the shelf. And I said, "Oh, that's a good song." Because I heard Chick Corea do it. I didn't know he wrote Amadeus Rumba. Amadeus Rumba.
Huh.
Chick Corea.
It's by Chick Corea?
Yeah, you heard it before.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. But I'm saying, if you I would try to get a budget to get some simple jazz Latin book, even a simple jazz Latin book.
Well, but
small, even if it's thin.
I mean, that's a whole nother. I have to learn the chord symbols.
No, I did. No, I mean,
so that's why I kind of left the fake book alone.
Okay, but you're going to get there. You're going to get there. That's a whole another section of just where you take a couple of months just learning chords and scales and chords. But if you get an easy piano, a Latin easy piano, it's going to be like on what you're reading. You don't want it too easy. You want it before you buy it, they'll show you how you can open up the book and see inside.
It's funny, man. Sometimes I think that at least the way I'm reading stuff, I make it more complex than it actually is. But that's only because it sounds complex. But
now you doing what I did. You intimidating yourself. You're intimidating yourself because you know where you're going to go. You know where you want to go, right? You want to be all the way up to Chick Corea. You want to go where it's a level you want to go at, right? You saying, but and then when you start learning stuff, you say, "Oh no, I'm headed that way. Oh, it's going to be a challenge to get there." You know that the stuff that's a heavy book you got there.
Okay,
I'm just saying you can get some more books that's on that level with different types of music. I'm saying because
Oh
you
yeah.
because you don't have a lot more stuff to choose from. You know, because this easy. You could pick when you saw it. It might be you say, oh, I haven't learned those notes down there yet. You know, but I'm saying you keep going. Yeah. But that.
I love that chord.
Okay, the first one, I didn't give you the first one. The first one does it is the A flat and the C. Oh, do it. Okay, you were doing it backwards.
Oh,
You were doing
yeah,
it.
was.
Put the C on the top.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Oh man.
You know what? You can do it. You got to do it on top and on the bottom.
Yes, you do.
Because you got to go. Look, you're going up from the B, and you do.
See, that's why it's
Both
so
hands.
interesting the way they write stuff, man. Because you're absolutely right. It's you can play it from the C and fifth finger on C, third finger on A flat, or you can go third finger on A flat and first finger on C.
Okay, but keep your finger on that A flat. Keep your finger on the A flat, and look. Use.
Yeah.
It's when you move up to the C sharp, then you move the other finger down a little bit. Yeah, that technique. Okay, you see that the third finger. Oh, do me a favor. Write this down. Write down first finger, third finger together. First finger, third finger.
Yeah.
First finger, third finger. Then second finger, not second finger, fourth finger. Those two go together. Second finger, fourth finger. And then the last one is third finger, fifth finger. I do a lot of that. And this, with that song.
In terms of the patterns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first finger, third finger go together. Second finger, fourth finger. And that's most of all of my solos. All of my embellishments. Matter of fact, I even try to disguise. I need to learn how to do it. I need to learn how to not do that. Because that's a giveaway. Really? If you were coming up the escalator and you heard me playing, because people tell me that all the time. When they get all the way to the top of the escalator, they say, I could tell that was you. and that's when I started. I said, I know what I'm going to do. When I go back out, I'm going to. Oh, but then again, I meet people who haven't heard me in years, and they tell me that I did change some, because they say, oh, you really improved from the last time, but man,
oh yeah.
But look, when you just added that up,
yeah,
I'm saying that's not an easy thing to do. So you got to put another feather in your cap.
I just accidentally found that, man.
I'm saying, but when you saw that means that you could see your thumb and you can see your baby finger at the same time. You can see your thumb and you can look down and see your baby finger. But keep your middle finger on that A flat. And then when you
the third finger.
Yeah, and then
What's the second chord? What's the second note?
You just move your thumb up. Move your thumb up to the C sharp.
To the C sharp?
Yeah. And then you move your you switch your ring finger to the fourth finger.
C sharp and what else?
And then the B with your fourth finger.
B flat or just B?
B. I mean, I'm sorry, B flat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then the third one, and then you move over. No, you move over to the yeah, and then C. Yeah. Now that's when you got to switch fingers. Now you got to leave your middle finger on that A and just switch. That's what I'm talking about. The switch fingers. No. Leave. Yeah. Move your thumb up, but no. Don't move that. Don't keep your. Then you're using. Your hands gonna stay in the
So,
same position.
yeah, yeah. So I'm doing.
All you're doing is switching your
I'm
fingers.
doing first finger, third finger with C
Okay, and
and
then
A flat,
the next one
and then
you
I'm
move
doing first finger
four
and
finger.
fourth finger.
Yeah. And then the last one,
C sharp and B.
yeah, then the last one is A flat C with the third
And
finger
that's third finger
and
and
fifth finger. Yes.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. I can go with that.
I'm saying, but
Now,
look,
and then on the other
but
hand,
that's
it
not.
that was,
I'm saying, but you don't understand how long that would usually take to explain to somebody.
well, I could never figure that out, man, until you just showed me here.
I'm saying, but
and it makes sense.
But
when
you
show it
know,
to me.
I'm saying, but you
It
don't
just makes perfect
understand.
sense.
You don't understand that all that your piano practicing and all that stuff you've been doing, it made
Yeah.
it eat. I guarantee you, if you hadn't practiced that stuff through them books and like you were saying, you plan and you keeping your
It
finger on the
wouldn't have
same,
came like that.
it wouldn't
Yeah.
have came that. It wouldn't have came that easy.
You know, it's what is that? It's actually the fundamentals. If I, you know, because I've learned so much of the fundamentals,
Yeah.
a lot of this other stuff is I don't even realize how easy it's coming to
That's
me.
because
But
people skip.
I keep telling my grandson the core is learning those. I don't care what instrument you play.
I had to go back.
You got to learn those fundamentals first.
I had to go
and then
back.
The rest of it will start coming easy. I skipped
the fundamentals when I started learning jazz. I started learning how to read the fake books, but I didn't do. I skipped my fundamentals. I had to go. I had to stop. That's tight. That's what that.
Well, and it's so,
but
you know what amazes me? You know what amazes me though, Carl, is how much it makes sense, and how easy it is once you figure out what's actually going on. You know, it's really simple. It's really simple. Again, I make it harder than it actually is. When you show me those, it's sort of like that bear claw.
Yeah.
Thing. It's sort of like the bear claw thing. Once you showed me that, the fingering became easier.
Yeah.
What you said,
and I noticed when I said C sharp, you automatically stuck your second finger on there because that's what you're supposed to have there. And I said that's 7 to the roll. That thumb goes right on there. You know, that thumb goes right there. But that 3-2, you just set for hours. You can just do that all the time. And when I'm improvising, all of my I gotta stop doing it.
And it's the same, so it's the same general finger.
3-2. Yeah, that's my 2. 2, that's 2-3. Most of my embellishments. That's all of my embellishments. That's how people. Then I have to catch myself when I'm doing it. I say, I don't want to do that no more. Right here, I don't want to do that. I want to save it. Or they say you can take that and do the same thing and move it up a half a step, which I haven't learned how to do that yet. He said all your little tricks.
You know it.
I know I need to add to it.
Yeah.
They say you take your tricks and you rearrange them because your guitar player, you know, when you go to practice, the guitar player always doing that same run.
Yeah.
Because he need to play that run backwards. Or if you're gonna play that run, play a half of it and then move it up a half a step, then you got to mix up his own. He got relaxed with his own stuff. But most of the time, that's that guitar player who don't actually know all them notes down that all the way down his neck. I said, I never got to learn those notes. I said, man, you older than your guitar. I mean, how old is you now? I'm saying the last group, the last band I was in, the guy was my age, he played the bass his whole life. And then I asked him what note he was playing. And he said, I don't know no notes. But the next time we came to rehearsal the next week, he shouldn't have had to say the same thing if he had a phone. A week later, he should at least found one note.
Well, see, that's why I said those fundamentals are so important, and it actually makes it easier.
Yeah.
If you know that stuff, I mean, it comes to you without you even thinking.
I'm just saying this.
But it does start with the fundamentals.
I'm saying because you picked that up a little bit too.
Yeah.
And that's from there. Oh, You know what? I would order a Vic Cast Your Fate to the Wind, the easy version, the easy version, because there's a part.
Easy version.
Yeah, there's an easy version of that because he takes that before you go to that when it breaks down the Charlie Brown thing. That's that Cast Your Fate to the Wind part.
That's it. Yeah, he wrote both of those. He wrote what's his Mason? Was it what's his name? What's the guy who composed that?
Vince Guaraldi.
Vince Guaraldi.
It took me forever to
remember that name, man.
It took me years to be able to pronounce Guaraldi. You know, when that cartoon was an experiment, it wasn't supposed to last because they had actual they never had children play their own role on a cartoon before. It was always a lady, you know, do the
dressed up.
And they never read the Bible on a series before. So they didn't know they thought it was gonna run one time.
Yeah.
And he said when they was trying to find the music, he said the guy called them on the phone. I don't know, it was like, you know, why you calling me? He said, listen, listen, right?
Yeah.
And he said when he did that, I get that next time. Next time. Well, that's only 2 notes. The C to the E flat.
Yeah.
C sharp to E flat. C sharp to the E flat.
C sharp to E flat.
It's the same. C sharp. You know, C.
Wait a minute.
C sharp to C flat. I mean to E flat. It's the next note. The next black note.
Yeah.
Now just play octaves. Up.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
Right next to it.
Yeah. Okay. Damn, that's interesting. Yeah. It's so simple. It's so simple.
And that part, and that's only 1 note difference. The E flat, the E flat to the F, and you keep your keep one finger.
But the thing is, I never thought of it. So you kept telling me the octave to go up an octave, and I never thought of that.
I mean, hold the octave.
It's so simple. It's so simple. Okay.
And then in the right hand.
No, I don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there. That's the easiest part.
Coordination.
No, you already did. Look, all you do is hit the high notes up the top. Give me an E flat and E flat and A flat. E flat and A flat. Now hold them together. And then keep your finger on the A flat and then do the F. To the F. You know where F is, right?
Yeah. Oh, F not F sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And hit F twice. No. Hit. No. E flat. You playing a C sharp.
E flat. Okay.
No. Okay. No. E flat in the.
The octave. That's right.
No. Not quite an octave. It's a half a E flat. No. E flat.
E flat.
Move up higher. Move up higher. Okay.
Yeah.
E flat and the A flat. I mean A. Yeah. Okay. Hold those 2 and don't move the middle finger. And move up to the F and play the F twice. No. Use your thumb.
Okay.
Use your thumb.
Yeah. Okay. Was that?
That's supposed to be with the other hand, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Bump. Octaves.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So what? But it starts with the E flat, right?
No. C sharp.
C sharp to E flat.
And then you use the other hand.
No. Wait a minute.
No. Don't worry about one hand at a time. Just go.
Well, what is that? That's C sharp and
E sharp? C sharp and E flat. You're playing an octave. You're playing an octave with both hands.
Oh, that's right. That's hard. Oh, so it's
No. Leave the other hand up there. Leave the other hand there.
that's hard.
Okay, stop. And then you use the right hand. You see that?
Oh, yeah. What was that?
E flat to F.
E flat to no.
No, E flat. Hit the E flat. And then hold the F.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Now let go to E flat. Let go to E flat.
Let go to E flat.
Yeah, put your thumb on the E flat. Put your middle finger on the A flat.
Right.
And leave that there. Don't move it. It's gonna stay there. Put your thumb on it. No. No. Keep your middle finger on A flat. Keep it there.
Right.
Every time you play, you hit that A flat. Every time you play, you keep hitting that A flat. Okay, put your thumb on E flat. And okay. Now use your thumb. Use your thumb. Use your thumb. Slide your thumb to a F. No, slide your thumb. Don't use your second finger.
Oh, you slide my thumb to the F?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I see it. I can't do it at that right.
Yeah, but you got it. 1, 2.
I got it.
Ba ba dee ba bum. Think of it as a drum beat. Ba 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 dee ba. So you got
what was the right hand doing? That was E flat.
No,
C,
what the
C sharp.
C sharp yeah.
Yeah.
And you can do both hands with that, but after a while.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Yeah. I keep missing that E. I keep missing the E flat.
That's
I get
good.
it. I
Yeah,
get
you
what you're
got
doing
it.
now.
Yeah.
It's moving my hand to the E flat. It's throwing me, so it's.
Da ba 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 ba. Ba ba ba. No. Ba 1 2 2 1 2 2 1. 1 2 2 1 2 2 1. 1 2 2 1 2 2 1.
Okay.
1 2 2
1 2 2
1 2 2 1.
Okay.
I know you speak drum, so I said, I said 1 2 2 1 2 2 1. I said I know if he don't speak piano, he speak drum. You speak drum, no. You speak rhythms. There's no way you're not gonna understand a rhythm.
Yeah.
It's no way in the world you're not, because you've been.
Listen, man, is this written? Where can I get?
Yeah, it's called Linus and Lucy.
Yeah, it's in this key.
That's the original key, because I was playing it in the wrong key for years, and I had to Linus and Lucy. You can get one sheet of that. You can get Linus and Lucy. Matter of fact, I don't know if the advanced version would be.
This is one place that I go to. It's called notes.com. And they'll give you the opening.
Okay. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah.
They'll give you that, and then you have to buy
and then you got to buy the rest. Yeah. I used to go in there too and try to learn the song from that little bit, right? But you got that, man.
You got me. I'm going to learn this now, because again, now I know it up here, and it's the coordination.
But guess what? It's so funny that I got a funny feeling that you can learn once you get past the sharps and flats.
Yeah.
That take 5. Ba dee 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 do do do. You can learn that. It's just the only thing that's going to scare
that's
you.
that's that same technique that I was playing that jazz in the
Yeah.
It's the very same thing.
Yeah. You can get an easy version
It's
of
the same
that
thing.
because it's in a a bunch of sharp and flat keys, you know.
I love it. I love
But
it.
that
Well, here's the thing. One of the things that I'm finding, this may not make sense, but playing sharps and flats on the piano together is a lot easier than playing it on flute.
yeah.
Flute is a little,
Yeah, you got your
it's hard, you can't do
right.
chords,
Right, yeah.
but it's harder fitting those sharps and flats in.
Yeah, the your
but piano, it seems a
the
lot
side
easier.
one, the side one, you know the little
Yeah.
side
Oh,
and the
that's your the side one is an A flat.
you know
It's
what?
an A flat G sharp.
I
Yeah.
I got so comfortable with the I was so excited when I taught myself how to play the flute. I was
Yeah.
so excited with that A flat and that G sharp. So when I put the
Oh man,
saxophone,
that's the key, learning how to use that comfortably.
have you ever played saxophone?
A little bit.
Then you know
Enough
that
to know I didn't want to play sax.
that with that bumping, with the bumping, with the sharp and
The
flat.
problem with sax for me was always the armature.
Oh,
It hurt my jaw.
guess what?
Terrible.
Then you got to put away some money. You got to put away some money in a jar so you can get that the synthesizer one.
Oh, I've seen those. Seen those.
They've been improving them.
Listen, man, I don't. If I can try, I don't want to buy any more instruments right there.
Oh no, not now. That's what I'm saying.
There's no room in my.
Get a jar. Look. But get a jar with a lock on it.
Yeah.
And put $1 in it.
Yeah.
Because my mama told me how to do this, and I didn't believe it.
I've been doing that, Carl. I can show you what I have, man. I use this thing my ex-mother-in-law gave me. It's a church, and it's actually a safe. It's a little combination thing on it, but you put the money in through the steeple,
right?
And there's no way to get to that button.
Oh, you can't get into it. You got to break it open.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
No.
But I'm just saying that it's a flute. They got one that's made like a licorice stick. It's made like you know, and I'm saying they've been improving them now. They got the one with the spit. It catches spit thing because they said the old ones you had a wet leg, right?
Yeah.
But the only thing they said that the note on the back that with the new one it takes so much pressure.
Your thumb note.
Yeah, but they said that one is hard to. He said, man, he actually had to squeeze that one with the new one, so it might have to get broken in. With the new one, he was saying, man, I'm putting pressure on this thing, and he says it's uncomfortable, right? But that was a new one.
Here's the thing, man. I don't have time for it. I'm still learning my way around this piano until I feel comfortable enough moving around this piano. That's why I'm not playing my drums.
Oh,
I have
no.
to put this focus, man.
I'm going to. That's where we're going to have to agree agreeably. We're going to have to disagree agreeably. I want you to get back and learn all of those songs on all your instruments, all those songs that you're learning out the book. Because I think you're flying on one wing. If you learn all those songs, all your exercises on each one of the instruments, then you get back to you're gonna say, oh man, let me show you something. You're gonna call me and give me some lessons.
Yeah, you told me that once before to learn it. What I learned on piano, also learn it on my congas.
Because you learn it on your congas, you don't need the music to learn on your congas, so you can hum it.
No.
You can hum
but
it.
It is, those are voices.
I think you're handicapping yourself. Hey, well, guess what? We've been live and we've been live for
holy shit.
I'll say it. Yeah, hey, man, I saw a guy he does an 8-hour session. He go on YouTube for 8 hours, man.
Oh, I can believe it.
And he got like
you listen, man. When you get into music, time you just lose track of time.
Hey, but the thing about it, if I can get people like you, Terry Baker, and people to come on, man, I get famous. I said, man, I got these people.
We need to get together, man. All of us, Terry Baker, Joe Manchester.
Right.
You know, all
Yeah.
those cats, man, and we went to school. We ought to all get together.
We got to do a Zoom.
Just,
We got to
yeah,
do some
yeah.
Zoom,
We
live
could do
Zoom.
that. We could do that. We
Do
could
some
do
live
that.
Zooms. Do it on my channel so I can get the.
I'm gonna call Joe, man. I'm gonna call Joe and push that idea.
Yeah, so I can get.
And then I got Terry's number too. I'll call him and tell him this is what we were talking about.
Yeah, ask him to do it on my channel so I can get the viewers, man.
Okay. All right. Let me get off.
Okay, I'm gonna sign off, and
thank you. Hey, look, thank you for the knowledge, man.
I tell you how many people was I tell you how many people was watching. Yeah, hour and 45 minutes.
I don't care. I hope they enjoyed it as much as I did. That's all I can say.
Okay.
All right, brother.
Peace and love. Hey, peace and love, peace and roast beef, peace and roast grief. Live long and prosper, and stay safe. That's my little thing I do.
The whole deal.
Yeah,
deal.
That's
right,
it.
Brother. I'll talk to you.
Okay, take care. Wow, we've been live all this time. I'm learning how not to talk while other people are talking. I know I out talked him, but it's amazing how he doesn't realize that he plays more piano than he knows. I'm trying to get him to stop playing his other instruments along with his piano. I think if he does that, he'll start playing a lot better. I think he's handicapping himself, not playing his other instruments. He played around the world. He played musicians. Most musicians we grew up with retired as artists, or some of them been around the world playing with famous people. Right out of high school, they played with famous people. One of them with I told you, the guy that went with James Brown, Mousy. Another guy went with Billy, went with Buddy Miles. This is right after high school too. A guy went with Santana. There goes my brother. Wow. I don't believe that. Hey, I'm still live. Let me sign off. I'm live on YouTube right now. You want me to sign off?
Not a problem.
Want me to sign off?
Okay, here we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and sign. I'm gonna sign off. Okay, that's my brother calling. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off on YouTube because he wants to be Mr. Anonymous. He hates technology. So I'm out of here. Peace and love.
No, go ahead, finish what you're doing, man.
Oh, let me talk to you while I let the people hear you talking in the background.